We're very pleased to be joined by Nancy Cahalen. And Nancy, I'm really looking forward to being able to see you coming up. I'm going to be the MC for the Central Massachusetts Awards for Marketplace Excellent. Well, let's give ourselves a plug here and talk a little bit about
Tomorrow.
those awards. Yeah.
So that's tomorrow. We're really excited. It's the first time that BVB has gathered in person to recognize these marketplace role models since November of 2019. So this is big, and I'm telling you, we expect a huge turnout. People have missed the in-person connections, the ability to mix and mingle, and tomorrow night, that's what's going to happen. We've got a record-breaking crowd signed up for tomorrow night, so we're very excited. We have 9 finalists, and tomorrow night's the night we find out who the winners are, and yeah, I'm so much looking forward to it, and so much looking forward to having you as our MC again. You were there
Yes.
in 2019, yes.
So I am looking forward to it as well, and exactly what it is that you're saying, the fact that we're all getting back together. I've been able to do a few of these events now over the last couple of weeks, and honestly, the crowds have, everybody has commented on this, that the crowds have been, not just at pre-pandemic levels, have been larger than the crowds because everybody wants to get back together. I love this too because, of course, you have these finalists, and there's a little bit of suspense to this as well tomorrow.
Yes, there's a lot of suspense, and the finalists are coming well represented. We have some businesses that are bringing like 20 customers, family members, employees. So they're really, it's very exciting, and those that get the honor of the awards will. It'll be wonderful, but just being named a finalist is a huge accomplishment for a business.
No, that's very, very true. Absolutely. And these awards are happening at the Manor?
They are pre-registration and a ticket to get in. So just don't show up. You got to give us a call. Call us today. We can squeeze you in. But we don't want to double the crowd, and we don't want to scare anybody away. So yes, tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's an early one.
At 4:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the plan is the program starts at 5. We'll get you out and home in time for primetime TV. So it's straight from work, and we'll get you home. We'll get some food in your belly and get you home in time for a nice evening.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Going to be a great, great time. Well, as we said, now today's election day. Who knows what? Be careful. Somebody may try something today. But this Friday is a Veterans Day, and you take this great day when we're honoring everyone who has served in the U.S. Armed Forces, and yet there's a lot of military and veteran scams out there.
Absolutely. The scammers and fraudsters intentionally target veterans and their families because they know that these households have regular income and access to government benefits. So they know a little bit about them, and they feel that they would be good targets. So additionally, military households, they may need to move frequently, and active duty service members may be away from home for extended periods of time. So these are unique kind of circumstances for this group, and the scammers take advantage. So BVB actually has a program tailored for military consumers called Military Line, and its mission is to bring consumer education and services to this population because we want them to use the materials we have available so they can avoid fraud and scams. So watch out for the signs. They can include imposter scams. That's big on everybody's list. Home loan scams, rental scams, there are charity scams aimed at military members who often pretend to raise money for wounded veterans or other military-related causes. So who's going to have more of a soft spot in their heart than a fellow military member or veteran for these wounded veterans? So always look up the nonprofits on give.org. It's part of BBB, and it will tell you if it's an authentic charity or not. And coming with the holidays approaching swiftly, a lot of people do give to charities at this time of year, and it's really a good idea to look everything up at give.org before you write that check. Government official scams, another big one for veterans. They pretend to be from the Army Criminal Investigation Command or the Defense Accounting Service or Department of Veteran Affairs or some other government organization, and they might say that they need to confirm or update your identity or verify your identity. What are they looking for? Your personal information. There's just a twist on it that makes it more believable, and people want to cooperate with their government. Check, they're not going to be calling you like that. Check the identity of these callers, and if you're not able to confirm who they are, don't give them any information over the phone. Relative scams, they target family members rather than the enlisted person. So they might say they might call a grandparent or some other relative, and they claim that the family member is in trouble and needs money. So who's not going to help? You know that it's awful. They have no conscience, and they'll pull all these scams and not really have any regrets about it. So watch out this time of year for veteran and military type scams. And you mentioned Election Day. We've talked about it before, about all the pre-election shenanigans that were happening out there. But today, watch out for fake pollsters. They could be trying to collect personal information. There's oftentimes people with collecting signatures or checking voting stats. Be very careful. Make sure that you're not giving away your personal information.
Boy, absolutely. I mean, just no conscience whatsoever to run these charity scams, these other scams on our veterans. And I know that some of it even has to do with the home loan and the rental scams too, Nancy.
Oh, yeah. Home loans, veteran or military member might receive a call or an email from someone who claims to work with the government or the VA or a mortgage servicing company, and they'll threaten you. So the scammers often threaten to make you want to act quickly. They'll say you have past due payments, or they'll try to convince you to modify or refinance your mortgage. And depending upon the scenario, you could be pressured into making a mortgage payment by, get this, money order or gift card. So as soon as they say gift card, you hang up. There is no way that a gift card is to be used for anything but giving it as a gift to someone. So we know that's a scammer. In general, if anytime they ask for a gift card, cryptocurrency, or a money order, without some alternative option, it's likely a scam. And the rental scams, again, we say that these military families, they often move frequently, so they're looking for housing.
Yeah.
And scammers create ads that are fake listings. This happens, we're non-military, but it's particularly effective with the military population.
Absolutely. Nancy Cahalen, President, CEO, Better Business Bureau, serving Central and Western Massachusetts and Northeastern Connecticut. Looking forward to the BB Awards of Excellence tomorrow night, 4:30 at the Manor. Nancy, thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me on.